Serving Amherst and Amherst Township, your hometown television station, Amherst City Cable.
Order. This is with regards to the proposed 2016 budget. Open to any comments with regards to it. Mr. Mayor, do you have any comments you'd like to make, or Mr. Auditor?
No, I'll defer to the auditor.
Mr. Auditor?
Yeah, this is the 2016 annual tax budget that we have to submit to the county tax commission. They use this to base the percentage of how much each city will get back on the taxes from the county taxes that they collect. So we have to do our best guess, and that's what this is. We need council's approval along with this open hearing that was advertised, and then we can submit it to the county for registration.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kukuka. I'll open it up to the floor and to council and the members of the administration who are here and any other visitors who come in. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will identify you, and we will let Mr. Kukuka comment. We will wait a couple of minutes, probably another couple of minutes, to see if anyone does show up late. And then if no one shows up, we will close the meeting. Mr. Van Truen, could you confirm that there's no one in the hall?
There's no one in the hall.
Are there any objections to my closing this public hearing? Okay, we're going to close the public hearing. Yes, Mr. Buchbeck.
I'd like to make a motion to close, excuse me, the public hearing.
Okay. Mr. Bernarski?
I'll second it.
Well, okay, there's a motion and a second to close the public hearing. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Public hearing is closed. 7:20. Call the meeting, council meeting to order. Monday, July 13th at 7:30 p.m. We will begin with the roll call.
Mr. Winarski?
Here.
Mr. Miller? Mr. Janik?
Here.
Mr. Bukovac?
Here.
Mr. Goodell?
Here.
Mr. Van Schuren?
Here.
Mrs. Wasil?
Here. There is a letter on file from Mr. Miller. Mr. Van Truen.
Move to excuse Mr. Miller.
Okay. Mr. Janik.
Second.
There is a second. There's a motion and a second to excuse Mr. Miller from tonight's meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay.
Mayor Shaw.
Mr. Miller is excused, yes.
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Mr. Dietrich as well. He has a letter on file.
Thank you. Mr. Goodell.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to excuse Mr. Dietrich. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Thank you very much, Mr. Bukovac. We're going to have the prayer followed by the pledge to the flag by Sergeant at Arms Bukovac. Will you please stand with me? Will you please bow your heads? Gracious God of all peoples, grant us wisdom, patience, and understanding. Keep us ever mindful of what you judged to be good and what you require of us. That is, to act justly, to do what is right, to be merciful, and to walk humbly during the time we have here on earth. We thank you that you are the God of all people, every man, every woman, every child, every creed, every race, and every color. And now may the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our rock and our redeemer. Amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 4 is the consent agenda, and when the clerk of council reads the consent agenda, she will propose one small proofreading change. So if you would please listen carefully to that.
Minutes of the regular council meeting held June 22nd, 2015. Minutes of the Finance Committee meeting held July 6th, 2015. Minutes of the Recycle Committee meeting held July 6th, 2015, and that was moved to be taken to the floor of council without emergency. Minutes of the Building and Lands Committee meeting held July 6th, 2015, and that is complete.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Mr. Goodell.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the consent agenda.
Mr. Janik.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to accept the consent agenda as read and then amended. Roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Churen?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasil?
Yes. Motion carries. The consent agenda is accepted. Item number 5, acknowledgement of the public pertaining to items on the agenda. Is there anyone here tonight who wishes to speak specifically to items that are on the agenda? I would also like to welcome Mr. Jacob Parks, who is from Boy Scout Troop 427, and he is working on his Eagle Scout. Welcome tonight, Jacob, and your father's with you tonight too as well. Thank you. Welcome to you both. Item number 6, ordinances and resolutions, first reading, item 6A.
A resolution adopting the budget of the City of Amherst for the fiscal year beginning January 1st, 2016, submitting same to the county auditor and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Van Truin.
Move to suspend council rules so that item 6A can be passed on this reading.
Mr. Goodell.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to suspend rules so that this item can be passed on the first reading. Roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Miller? Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Churen?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasil?
Yes. Motion is carried 6-0. Rules are suspended. Mr. Janik.
Move to adopt.
Mr. Goodell.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to adopt. Are there any comments or questions before we call the question? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Churen?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasil?
Yes. Item 6B.
So that will be resolution R-15-04.
Okay. Item 6B.
A resolution to adopt the solid waste management plan for the Lorraine County Solid Waste Management District.
I just would like to comment that the mayor has asked for just suspension of rules on this. So, Mr. Janik?
I'd like to move to suspend council rules so that item 6B can be passed on its first reading.
Mr. Goodell?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to suspend council rules so that item 6B can be passed on the first reading. Roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes. Mr. Winarski?
Motion to adopt.
Mr. Janik?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to adopt. Are there any comments or questions? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes.
It will be Resolution R-15-05.
Item 6C.
An amended ordinance vacating a portion of Westlake Drive and retaining a utility easement on a portion of the area vacated and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Goodell?
I'd like to make a motion to suspend council rules so that item 6C may be passed on the emergency.
Mr. Winarski?
I'll second that.
Roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes. Mr. Winarski?
Motion to adopt.
Mr. Janik?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to adopt. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes.
It's ordinance O-15-20.
Item number 7, ordinances and resolutions, second reading, 7A.
A resolution adopting the Lorraine County Multi-Jurisdictional Natural Hazard Mitigation Plan.
Mr. Goodell?
I'd like to make a motion to take item 7A to the third reading.
Mr. Winarski?
I'll second that.
There is a motion and a second to take item 7A to the third and final reading. Are there any comments or questions? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes.
So that's the third.
Item 7B.
A resolution authorizing the sale through the calendar year 2019 of municipally owned personal property which is not needed for public use or which is obsolete or unfit for the use for which it was acquired by internet auction pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 721.15D.
Mr. Goodell?
Make a motion to take item 7B to the third reading.
Mr. Winarski?
I'll second that.
There's a motion and a second to take item 7B to the third reading. Are there any comments or questions? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Miller? Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes. Item passes 6-0. Item 7C.
An ordinance authorizing the Safety Service Director to sell through the calendar year 2019 municipally owned personal property, the estimated value of which is $1,000 or more that is not needed for public use or which is obsolete or unfit for the use for which it was acquired by internet auction.
Mr. Bukovac?
Make a motion to take 7C to the third reading, please.
Mr. Goodell?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to take 7C to the third reading. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Winarski?
Yes.
Mr. Janik?
Yes.
Mr. Bukovac?
Yes.
Mr. Goodell?
Yes.
Mr. Van Kuren?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasok?
Yes, motion carries 6-0. Item number 8, ordinances and resolutions, third reading, there are none. Item number 9, miscellaneous and acknowledgement of the public. Is there anyone here present who wishes to speak on any subject? Seeing none, go to item number 10, agenda requests and committee meeting schedules.
Those are all for finance. I'm gonna read them. I have 3, they're all for finance. The first is A-15-31, an ordinance to apply for OPWC District 9 Round 30 funds for the year 2019. The next is A-15-32, also for finance, increase appropriations in water and sewer deposit refund account. And the final one is A-15-33, also for finance, reappropriation of funds, and Fund 204 is per attached Exhibit A, and that is complete.
Thank you. Do you have a list?
They're right there.
Okay. Finance Committee will call a meeting for 7 o'clock next July 20th, Monday, July 20th, to discuss A-15-31 as read, A-15-32 as read, and A-15-33 as read. And that is complete.
Jennifer?
Bill?
Jennifer?
Yes.
That should have been 2016, not 2019. I don't know what the agenda
It
request
says
said.
2016.
It should have been 2016, that's 2019.
It says 2016, yeah. It says 2016 on it.
Oh, did
Or just skip on a couple of years.
All right. Thank you very much for the correction, Mr. Mayor. Building and Lands, Mr. Winarski.
Nothing at this time, Madam President.
Streets, Mr. Bukovac.
Nothing at this time, please cancel.
Community Development, Mr. Janik.
Nothing at this time, Madam Chair. Please cancel.
Executive, Mr. Goodell.
Nothing at this time, Madam President, please cancel.
Ordinance, Mr. Winarski.
Nothing at this time.
Utilities, Mr. Janik.
That's not my committee.
Well, you are the vice chair.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Nothing at this time, Madam Chair. Please cancel.
Caught Chuck on off guard too. Recycle, Mr. Janik.
Nothing at this time, Madam Chair. Please cancel.
Technology, Mr. Bukovac.
There are no items, please cancel.
Police and Fire, Mr. Van Truen.
No items, Madam President, please cancel.
Annexation, Mr. Bukovac.
No items, please cancel.
Thank you. We'll go to item 11, reports of the administration. Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Ramsey?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A couple of things. First, the treasurer's report and the tax allocation report in summary have been distributed. And then I also wanted to give council some information about some stuff that's going to be coming up. I don't know if you recall, but I mentioned some time back about the state had changed the law with regard to municipal income tax. And that was going to result in essentially all the municipalities in the state changing their municipal income tax code. There was, and it's a large change. I mean, everything is completely changed. So what happened is there was the Ohio Municipal League put on a seminar last week that I attended along with Laura and Karen from my office and Gwen from the auditor's office. And one of the good things about attending that seminar is that they gave us a sample code, municipal code, which basically everybody in the state is going to use as their template. There's still some things that we have to flesh out in it, some choices, some options to be made, to make. The plan is that we will get that to the law director and the mayor by the end of the month, and then we should have something to council by the time you get back from break. A couple of things just so you can think about stuff that may come up. One of the things we're going to have to do is have a separate ordinance that's going to deal with whether or not we want to continue exempting minors from municipal income tax. That's what we presently do. If you're under 18, you don't have to pay municipal income tax in Amherst. If we want to, so we will actually draft a separate ordinance because that ordinance has to be passed prior to the passing of the new municipal income tax code. So we'll prepare that as if we're going to continue doing what we've been doing, that will give council an opportunity to discuss that. And the other thing that we'll have to do, I believe, is create a new ordinance that's going to deal with the new makeup of the tax review board, which is probably going to consist of the same individuals, but given that there's a new law in place, we might have to rewrite the ordinance in order to comply with the new code. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on what's kind of coming down the pike, okay? Yeah, Mr. Andrew.
Are you going to have figures for us to let us know what kind of revenue could be realized from taxing minors? Or do we even have that?
I can try to.
I just anticipate that might be at least a question.
Okay.
Just so we know. I don't know if that's available.
I don't have it handy, but I'm sure we can work something out.
That's it. Thanks.
Are there any other questions for Mr. Ramsey?
Mr. Kukuka?
The cash position report as well as the monthly balance report and check report have been distributed. And report.
Mr. Pecora?
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Costello?
The Amherst Police Department has a pretty nice Facebook page if you haven't been there, so please go and like their Facebook page. Among other things you can find there is the most current updates on our road construction projects, so they're currently updating that on Facebook in the report.
Thank you. Talking about our projects, this rain is really playing havoc with our contractors. If you'll know, we put out a notification twice on Route 58, we pushed back our road program, our street program, till the first week of August. We've delayed a couple of times the work being done on the sidewalks to school, and 58 has been pushed back. So I'll keep you advised about these projects, but they're really putting the contractors in a bind this weather. So we'll keep you informed the best we can, and some of these may be shorter notice than we're used to, but they also have contracts that they got to get done by. So we're keeping all that in mind as we work through this weather we have. In the report, Madam Chairman.
Thank you.
Chairperson.
Mr. Bukovac.
Make a motion to accept the reports of administration.
Mr. Goodell.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to accept the reports of the administration. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carries 6-0. Mr. Janik.
Motion to adjourn.
Mr. Bukovac.
Second, please.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. We are adjourned at 7:50 p.m. Thank you.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City Cable.